What's happening with the Westgate Tunnel in 2025? Are the roads, tunnels, and final works on track for the big opening? This city-shaping project has been years in the making, promising to transform how Melburnians travel. But with so much at stake, easing congestion, creating better freight routes, and delivering a reliable alternative to the Westgate Bridge, how close are we to crossing the finish line? In this video, we'll give you the latest updates, uncover the progress on the roads and tunnels, and reveal what's left to be done before the Westgate Tunnel opens by the end of 2025. Let's find out if Melbourne's traffic revolution is truly on its way. The Westgate Tunnel project is now in its final stages, and 2025 is set to be a pivotal year as works ramp up to meet the end-of-year completion deadline. From January 6th to March 8th, crews are focused on critical surfacing works along the Westgate Freeway, particularly between Millers Road and the Westgate Bridge. These works include laying asphalt, applying line markings, and installing barriers and signage. To facilitate these upgrades, lane reductions are in effect. In the outbound direction, the freeway has been reduced from 4 lanes to 3 until February 17th, while city-bound traffic faces similar lane reductions until March 8th. Motorists are advised to allow up to 30 minutes extra travel time and follow the clearly marked detours. Significant progress is being made on the twin tunnels under Yarraville, which will stretch for 4 kilometers and include emergency cross passages to enhance safety. At both tunnel entrances, massive ventilation structures are being installed to ensure air quality standards are met. These structures, including towering ventilation towers, are crucial for maintaining fresh air and mitigating pollution inside the tunnels. These measures align with the project's commitment to environmental safety and efficient operations. With these developments, the project is moving closer to its goal of handling 200,000 vehicles daily while delivering faster, safer, and more reliable routes for commuters and freight operators alike. The Westgate Tunnel is shaping up to be a transformative addition to Melbourne's infrastructure, and all eyes are on its successful completion by the end of 2025. The Westgate Tunnel project isn't just about digging tunnels and laying asphalt, it's about creating real benefits for Australians. Once completed, this project will make a significant impact on Melbourne's traffic, freight movement, and overall livability. Let's break down how the tunnel will improve daily life for commuters, businesses, and the local community. One of the most exciting aspects of the Westgate Tunnel is the reduction in travel times for commuters. For many, the daily grind on the Westgate Bridge has been a frustrating and time-consuming experience. With the new tunnels and upgraded lanes, travelers can expect to shave off up to 20 minutes from their daily commute. This means fewer hours stuck in traffic and more time for what matters, whether that's family, work, or enjoying everything Melbourne has to offer. But that's not all. A major focus of the project is the diversion of trucks off local roads, particularly in Melbourne's inner west. Every day, over 9,000 trucks currently use local streets, contributing to congestion, noise, and air pollution. By rerouting these trucks through the new tunnel system, the project will ease the pressure on local roads and create a more pleasant environment for residents. For businesses and freight operators, the Westgate Tunnel will be a game changer. The project includes upgraded ramps and an expanded freeway system, which will make it easier and more efficient to move goods in and out of Melbourne. With better access to key routes like Dynon Road, Footscray Road, and CityLink, freight can flow more smoothly, reducing delays and improving overall productivity. Perhaps most importantly, the Westgate Tunnel offers a viable alternative to the overburdened Westgate Bridge, allowing for a more balanced distribution of traffic. This means less strain on the bridge and better movement of goods and people throughout the city. The Westgate Tunnel project isn't just about moving cars and trucks. It's also about making Melbourne a better place to live. As part of the project, over 14 kilometers of new cycling and walking paths will be created, providing healthier, greener alternatives for getting around. These paths will connect key areas of the city, encouraging active transport and reducing reliance on cars. In addition, the project will contribute to Melbourne's green spaces. 9 hectares of parks and wetlands are being developed, helping to improve the local environment, enhance biodiversity, and provide recreational areas for the community. This is a major win for both the environment and local residents who will have more green space to enjoy. Ultimately, the West Gate Tunnel is a transformative project that will have wide-reaching benefits for Melbourne's traffic, freight movement, and the overall quality of life for its residents. By easing congestion, improving freight efficiency, and investing in green spaces, this project is setting Melbourne up for a more sustainable and connected future. As with any large-scale infrastructure project, the West Gate Tunnel has faced its share of challenges, particularly as it nears completion in 2025. One of the most immediate issues affecting drivers is the ongoing lane closures on the West Gate Freeway. From January 6th to March 8th, significant surfacing works are taking place, reducing the freeway from 4 lanes to 3 in both the outbound and city-bound directions. These closures are causing delays, with motorists advised to expect up to 30 minutes of extra travel time during peak periods. To manage the disruptions, the project team has implemented a variety of strategies to keep traffic moving as smoothly as possible. During peak construction times, traffic flow is carefully monitored and adjusted, ensuring that congestion doesn't become overwhelming. Detours have been clearly marked, and signage is regularly updated to help guide drivers around construction zones and minimize confusion. These measures, though temporary, are necessary to ensure the successful completion of this major project. Another challenge the West Gate Tunnel project faces is the ongoing concerns of local communities, particularly regarding environmental impacts and pollution control. Given the scale of the project, there have been concerns about air quality, noise, and the overall environmental footprint. However, the project team has taken several steps to address these issues. The installation of ventilation structures and air quality monitoring towers at both tunnel entrances is a critical measure to ensure that emissions remain within acceptable limits. The new green spaces and wetlands being developed, along with the creation of cycling and walking paths, will also help offset some of the environmental impacts and provide much-needed green space for local communities. These strategies demonstrate how the West Gate Tunnel project is actively addressing challenges as it moves towards its completion, ensuring that Melbourne's future infrastructure needs are met, while minimizing disruptions and environmental concerns. As the West Gate Tunnel project enters its final stretch in 2025, there's still plenty of work to be done to ensure the tunnel systems, roads, and supporting infrastructure are ready for public use. While substantial progress has been made, there are several key tasks remaining to complete this massive project. One of the final stages involves the installation of essential tunnel systems, which includes critical components such as lighting, asphalt, and traffic management systems. The installation of lighting inside the tunnels will ensure safe and well-lit conditions for drivers, while the application of asphalt will complete the road surfaces that vehicles will travel on. These works are essential to ensure that the tunnels are not only functional but also meet safety standards. Additionally, the traffic management systems will control the flow of vehicles, including speed limits, lane changes, and monitoring of congestion. These systems will be vital for smooth operations once the tunnel opens to the public. Following these installations, extensive testing phases will take place to ensure the safety and functionality of the tunnel systems. This includes rigorous tests for everything from air quality and ventilation to fire safety and emergency response capabilities. The West Gate Tunnel will need to meet the highest standards of safety before it is open to the public, and this testing phase will ensure all systems are working as expected. It's a crucial step before Melburnians can finally drive through the tunnels with confidence, knowing that every safety measure has been thoroughly checked. Finally, the project will focus on making the final connections to major routes such as Footscray Road, Dynon Road, and CityLink. These connections will complete the network, enabling seamless travel from the west to the city and beyond. The last steps will include finalizing ramps, signage, and access points to ensure the entire system is fully integrated. Once these connections are established, the West Gate Tunnel will offer a direct, efficient, and alternative route to the West Gate Bridge, further easing traffic congestion in the area. As we move closer to the official opening by the end of 2025, the last phase of the West Gate Tunnel project will ensure that Melbourne's roadways, tunnels, and systems are ready for the thousands of commuters and freight vehicles that will rely on them each day. With these final works on the horizon, Melbourne is set for a future of smoother, safer, and more efficient travel. As we look ahead, there's no doubt that the West Gate Tunnel project will bring about significant changes to Melbourne's transport landscape. With surfacing works underway, lane reductions in place, and critical installations like tunnel lighting and ventilation systems nearing completion, The project is racing toward its final stages. The remaining works will focus on final tunnel systems, safety testing, and connecting the tunnel to major routes like Footscray Road, Dynon Road, and CityLink. These steps are crucial for ensuring that the tunnel will be ready to handle Melbourne's congestion, freight needs, and future growth. Once completed by the end of 2025, the Westgate Tunnel promises to reshape how Melburnians commute, cutting travel times by up to 20 minutes, diverting thousands of trucks from local roads, and enhancing freight efficiency across the city. With new cycling paths, green spaces, and reduced pressure on the Westgate Bridge, this project is set to make Melbourne a more livable, connected, and efficient city. But the big question remains: will the Westgate Tunnel be ready on time? Is it worth all the disruption and delays? What are your expectations for the future of Melbourne's roadways? Let us know in the comments below.